So this is going to be a bit of a weird video, but it's something I've been thinking about recently, especially regarding a couple current events. And it's something that I initially sort of, I don't know, I had these thoughts and I just wanted to sort of get them out there, and it involves Verlisify. So I initially went back at some point in my channel and deleted all of my Verlisify content because I no longer wanted to associate my channel and my content with Verlisify. Mostly because I didn't see a lot of, well, let me start over. I saw a lot of initial growth, mostly in subscribers, from making a couple of my Verlisify videos where they were just these stupid rants where I just crapped all over Verlisify, and it got to a point where I didn't really care about that anymore. I don't really care about it anymore, which I know you're going to be like, oh, but you're making a Verlisify video right now. And I'm making it because I've been thinking recently, especially like in the Discord and in some of my streams, people have been bringing up Verlisify and the stuff that he's been doing. And I just thought, like, what if we just ignore Verlisify? Like, I know it's not like some sort of groundbreaking galaxy brain thought, but like, if we all together in the Pokemon community or in the YouTube community in general, on Twitter and across Discord servers, like, what if we just genuinely ignored Verlisify? No more trash talk, no more exposed videos, no more Verlisify content. Like, what would happen? Because like initially it was like this big deal to me. It mattered so much. I don't consider my channel a Pokemon channel. I don't consider myself a PokeTuber. But I love Pokemon and I love making Pokemon content. And a lot of my viewers and subscribers, whether it be Twitch followers or subscribers or my subscribers on YouTube, really enjoy Pokemon content. And it's almost like you can't have Pokemon without Verlisify, which is weird because like it shouldn't be that way. If everyone has such a big issue with Verlisify and the content that he makes and the drama that he is sort of involved in, like why don't we just stop? Like, stop making Verlisify content. And again, I know it seems kind of hypocritical to be making a video like this and telling everyone, hey, let's just ignore Verlisify. But like, I don't know. I'm not gonna monetize this video, just because I feel like it'd be kind of stupid to do so, to say what I'm saying and then also run ads on my video. But so like, initially I had this big issue with Verlisify, and so I made the videos that I made, and I got a bunch of growth, but there wasn't any longevity from that. I would continue making my regular content and continue to get like the original amount of views that I would normally get. And only when I made something about Verlisify would I get a ton of views, and I didn't like that. I want to get my views and my subscribers organically from who I am in the content that I put out that doesn't involve using someone else's name or capitalizing off of someone else's persona or whatever. There was a point in time where I made a couple of Pokemon community news or drama videos, and I made those very clickbaity on purpose. I tell this story all the time, but I had a conversation on stream with some of my viewers, and there was only like 2 or 3 people watching, and it was about Verlisify and how it's so easy just to get views using Verlisify's name or any sort of Pokemon drama. And I made a bet with them. I'm like, dude, I could make clickbait Pokemon drama videos and they'll get thousands of views, and I'm going to make them very clickbaity thumbnails. They're going to involve Verlisify in the title and in the thumbnail, and I'm going to make them and watch. They're going to get a ton of views. And sure enough, they did. One of them was reacting to Shofu's track, Verlisify, and then one of them was about the Johnny Canal thing and everything like that. But I wasn't making those videos because I genuinely felt the way that I expressed in those videos. I was making those videos to prove a point. Sort of like, you know, here, you want garbage? If it's garbage that you want, I can make garbage. And here it is, and it's going to be successful, because I feel like at the time that's sort of what was interesting and what the market demanded. So then I eventually just, like, I don't know. There was this one stream where like we were just like making fun of old Verlisify videos, and it was really dumb. I was really doing it just because people had suggested it, and so I went ahead and did it. And it was this sort of really toxic mob mentality thing where we're just making fun of this guy who's not even there to defend himself. And I didn't really like that. There was a whole stream where Verlisify showed up in the stream and we argued. And it just became this big deal. Verlisify and I were DMing back and forth. I wanted him to collab with me. I wanted him to do a podcast with me, sort of like Baited, where a bunch of people that hate each other get together and talk about news topics. And I wanted him to collab with me on the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Nuzlocke, and I wanted to have him voice over the Rotom decks. And I mean, he didn't. There's no nefarious thing. He just expressed he expressed that he didn't have any interest in doing Let's Play style content anymore. So he said no to that. And then there were several times where he had DM'd me talking about the dislike bot thing and showing me metrics from his YouTube creator studio and his analytics and everything. And anyway, so then on the stream, I'm like making fun of this guy, and then he blocks me. And I don't know, it made me think of like, it made me feel crappy just because I hadn't like gotten rid of all my thoughts about Verlisify. I had just, how do I explain this? It wasn't like I had a change of heart towards Verlisify, but I realized he was a content creator and it'd be interesting to make content with him. But from a standpoint of all of a sudden we're in DMs, and basically what I'm saying is it was a betrayal. Like where I had wanted to collab with him and we're DMing back and forth, and then I'd do this stream just trashing him, crapping all over him. And that's awful. I don't know if I've told you guys about that, but that's basically the full story. And then some months pass, and like this whole Verlisify thing, I could care less. I don't watch his videos anymore. I see a lot of Twitter drama, and I see a lot of response videos to some of the stuff that he does. And I saw some of the videos about hacking or genning or whatever not being able to be available on the next Pokemon games, or it's, you know, all of this crackdown on hacking and genning, and I started to think like, what if there was no hackers, what would Verlisify do? Like if there was no drama or hacking or anything like that, like Verlisify's bread and butter, the exposed videos, the hacking, the drama videos, if there was none of that, Like, would he just make guides? Because, like, I don't have a problem with that. I mean, me personally, I don't think his content is very good. Anyone, like, I'm not cutting this. Anyone can turn on OBS and just record and then publish a video. Like, anyone can make Verlisify level content. Like, anyone. And so I don't think that him just making his screen capture from Sarah B guides, where there's little to no editing and it's just information that you can just see on the internet for yourself that he's just talking over. I don't think that would have as much of an impact as all of the drama and stuff that surrounds the whole Verlisify persona. And I do think it's a persona. That's another thing I've thought in this whole time after all these events have transpired, and I'm sort of just over it now. Like, I think it's a persona. I think that he doesn't feel the way that he expresses in his videos. I think that he's become a very successful YouTuber in terms of the Pokemon community, and it's very lucrative to news and drama. Like, everyone wants the newest update and everyone wants to know the tea, right? Everyone wants to know the latest drama and what's going on. And so guides will only get you so far because everyone can make a guide. If you know enough about the topic, you could go to anyone's channel for a guide. But then when you start making videos on, like with Poke Tips Official, I think is the name. I can't remember the name of this guy, but I saw him saying that this guy stole content from him or whatever, and they're going back and forth. And then Ruffled Rowlet put out a video saying that Verlisify stole from whatever. And it's like, if no one responded, like if it just bounced off of you, if no Pokemon YouTubers responded to what he was doing, even if he's like saying all of this slanderous stuff, all of this stuff that may or may not be true or whatever, like imagine a world where no one acknowledges Verlisify. Now, I'm not saying this in a hateful manner. I'm just saying from the standpoint of someone like me, where all I know about Verlisify is he's wrapped up in drama, his content really isn't that good of a quality, and he's always stirring up some sort of something. Even when there's nothing there, he's always stirring up some sort of something that's not, like, it's only relevant for a little bit and then it goes away because it's like this seasonal drama. You know what I mean? He capitalizes on this sort of seasonal drama. It's like the flavor of the week, right? What's the flavor of the week? How can I elaborate or expound on this and get as many views on this certain topic as possible? And I think a lot of the interactions that other PokeTubers and other people in the Pokemon community and YouTube community in general, I forgot what I was going to say. I basically think that a lot of people enable this behavior. I think a lot of people sort of goad on or encourage this sort of behavior with their reactions. And I think as long as he sees, hey, if I do this, then people are going to do this and I'm going to get views and make money and do all this stuff. As long as people are perpetuating this cycle, I think he's still going to be around, in the sense that he's still going to be around as this toxic persona, as this persona that no one really likes. I think he's still going to be around. But so let me just say this. Here's what I propose. Ignore Verlisify. Like, literally, genuinely, ignore what he does. Don't respond in any way. Don't make fun of him. Don't defend yourself. Don't explain yourself. Don't talk on Twitter or Discord or make videos or references. Like, just for 2019, everyone in the Pokemon community, everyone in the YouTube community, on Twitter, on Discord, if you're watching this, I challenge you to ignore Verlisify completely for 1 year, starting from the time that you see this video all the way to the end of 2019. Completely ignore him. And we'll see what happens. I feel sort of out of the loop because I don't follow his stuff anymore, other than what I see other people posting either on YouTube or on Twitter. So the only reason that I know about what he's doing, or that he's still up to the drama and the exposed videos and the controversial content that it usually involves someone else and bashing someone else, the only reason that I know about that now is because of other people. So if you're seeing this right now and you've made some sort of Verlisify video, I've done it. We've all done it. I challenge you, don't make any more Verlisify content. Don't make any more. This video isn't going to be monetized. I'm not going to make any money off of this video. I'm putting this out there as just a sort of way to express. The only reason I'm making this is because I've been thinking about it this past week and dialoguing with people over in my Discord and on streams about how I'm fairly certain that the whole Verlisify persona is fake and that it's only perpetuated because people perpetuate it. So I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And that's pretty much it. Those are my thoughts. Yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Follow me on Twitter and on Twitch and join the Discord. You guys have been great. I have been the Danger Moss, and I will see you next time. Bye.